Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about some NBA news, so let's get right into it here. So, Draymond Green sounded off on the critics on Darvin Ham, basically blaming him, and he said, and quote, "I think that's garbage," basically defending Darvin Ham here. But I just don't see how you can defend Darvin Ham after this series. Look, I swear Deuce Tatum, Jason Tatum's son, can coach better than this dude. Because, like, you look at the huddles sometimes, he doesn't even know what he's doing. Like, he can't even fucking draw up plays. But yet, you can't blame the coach there, I guess, Draymond. We get it, you're both from Michigan, but goddamn, get off his damn nuts. You'd think some players with IQ will know when to tell a coach, hey, you're just straight ass, buddy. Like, I'll just wait until he finds out LeBron James probably is a critic of Darvin Ham. I mean, yeah, nobody's probably going to beat Denver in a 7-game series besides maybe either the Timberwolves in the Western Conference or in the NBA Finals if they make the Boston Celtics. But, like, the Lakers had a double-digit lead like three times in that series. Or 4 times. They've only won one of those games. That's a coaching thing. You should tell your team to be more aggressive and call timeouts when you have to. So Chris Middleton, in this first round, against the Indiana Pacers, is averaging 26.8 points per game, 9.4 rebounds per game, 5.0 assists per game, shooting 49.5% from the field, 37% from 3, and nearly 89.7% from the line. He's showing why he's an all-star, just not just a regular dude. Like, he's been balling out this series for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's so underrated. He has been for a minute because he can play with Giannis, but like since Giannis is out, you're seeing Chris Middleton really be that #1 option for the Milwaukee Bucks. Really a playoff riser, and on a bum ankle too, because I'm pretty sure his ankle isn't 100%, and single-handedly saving the Bucks right now. He's shown up. So Game 6 ticket distribution per at TickPick. 42% of the tickets are from New York and New Jersey, and 40% are from Pennsylvania and Delaware. So so no home court advantage for Philly is crazy. I mean, Knicks fans do this everywhere they travel, honestly. But literally it's going to be like nearly a 50-50 split for Game 6, which is crazy. So ESPN, via UN Sports ESPN. ESPN's Bobby Marks, he says Tyrese Maxey, he is the face of the Philadelphia 76ers. I think he's the face of the franchise. I don't think it's Joel Embiid. I think Maxey is more reliable. I mean, MVP, I know Embiid just won MVP last year, but that was a rigged MVP, and he didn't have the same impact in the playoffs. And he's talking about reliability, not being able to stat pattern in the regular season, duck every good matchup he played. I mean, he's kind of got a point. I feel like Tyrese Maxey could be the face of the 76ers. But you do need Embiid on the floor, because they were minus 20 with him off the floor. They were plus 14 with him on the floor. But I don't know if that's possible with that stat, but you gotta have him on the court. No, they were minus 8 with him off the floor. I'm an idiot. They were minus 8, so that's like 6. It's a minus 6, which that wouldn't imply they lost by 6. I thought it was a minus 20. But, I mean, he does have a point, but I can definitely see why people would still play Joel Embiid. So, Chris Broussard, on First Things First on FS1 today. He talked about Jamal Murray, and he said, and quote, "If the Nuggets win a championship this year, he's a Hall of Famer." I mean, yeah, you know, he'd have 2 rings, and he's one of the biggest playoff risers because literally the biggest points per game, like increase from regular season to playoffs in NBA history. It's not everything. Like, he'll have some good games in the regular season, but he just wakes up in the playoffs and decides to play better. I mean, a lot of people are in the Basketball Hall of Fame. But an actual Hall of Fame player, I don't know, but I think he's one of the best and one of the most underrated. Especially when it comes to playoffs, like, people sleep on Jamal Murray. So, per Gerald Bourget, the New York Knicks are reportedly, and quote, willing to offer almost everything, almost anything a Biggie Potter than has that anybody, to pair Devin Booker with Jalen Brunson, and quote here from Gerald, he and Jalen Brunson would form an electrifying, high-scoring backcourt for one of the NBA's most pleasant surprises, and according to a source, New York would be willing to offer almost anything to make that pairing happen. Hey, imagine if that happened. That would be a Phoenix Suns fall off, but I don't know if you want to trade almost anything. Like, I don't think you want to ruin what you have right now. I mean, it would be a crazy duo, don't get me wrong, with Booker, Brunson, but I feel like you want to keep the team you have right now. To me. And we also have another quote here from Gerald as well. Devin Booker reportedly wants to spend his career with one team, like Kobe Bryant. And quote, there may come a day where Booker is convinced he can no longer win with the Suns and decides to pursue titles elsewhere, but that day isn't here yet. For the following report here. According to a source within Booker's camp, as a student of the game and its history, Booker understands the value of sticking with one franchise for his entire career, following in the footsteps of guys like his idol, Kobe Bryant. Knicks fans are probably reading this after hearing Stephen A. breaking news that Devin Booker wants to join the Knicks and goes like, oh, he fooled us. Team loyalty, I feel like, is rare. But how long can he convince himself if he stays on the Suns? Oh wait, I can go out there and win a championship with this team. Which, I don't know. I feel like he'll stay there as long as he can until he just reaches the breaking point if they can't win a title there. Tim Hardaway Sr. said Pat Riley wouldn't take LeBron James back in the Miami Heat. And quote, after what happened back then, Pat Riley's not going to take him. Pat Riley in 2021, by the way, said he would welcome LeBron James back to the Heat. Man, I know it's 2024, but he did say that a few years ago. He said the opposite during the bubble. Yeah, I don't believe it. I think it's just Tim Hardaway Sr. just saying shit. Andrea Carter also talks about Tyrese Maxey on via Get Up ESPN, and quote, Tyrese Maxey has to be in the conversation for future face of the league. Recency bias is one hell of a drug. I mean, he's a fantastic player, but that's kind of an outrageous take. I think he'll probably be Anthony Edwards. How about we include a what's the fuck is his name? Giannis's brother, Thanasis Antetokounmpo. How about we include him in the future face of the league? Maybe the face of the 12th man of the league. But yeah, Tyrese Maxey's a hell of a good player. But I don't know about future face of the league over Anthony Edwards. Patrick Beverley last night had 13 points, 12 assists, 71% true shooting, and outplayed Tyrese Halliburton. Pat Bev outplaying Tyrese in an elimination game is crazy. Patrick Beverley, MVP. So, the Orlando Magic are interested in Paul George, per Ramona Shelburne. Oh, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. There's two teams that are paying very close attention to Paul George. The Orlando Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers, because both of them have the money to throw at him and have a need for a wing just like him, a veteran guy. I think if you're Orlando, you sign him in a heartbeat. You need the veteran leadership and a consistent shot maker in Paul George. It wouldn't be that bad. I mean, yeah, people say, "Oh, there's no point going there," but I'd like it. I mean, it would be because the Magic are a good young team. They've made the playoffs, and he elevates their potential in the playoffs because it is in the East, and what can be a good veteran resource for the youngins, like a veteran player you have. Like you have Gary Harris isn't gonna win anything. So yeah, that's really all I'll say for the NBA news. So until next time, peace.